Hello people. Today I wanted to cover some of the kits that I built during 2024 because it's the new year. Just wanted to go through that. Right now I'm trying to get the email that I sent myself up. Here we go. All right. It is 2025. I did give an announcement very recently about a giveaway we're doing, so make sure to check that out. It is a couple of videos ago. I will link the video on this one so that you guys can check that out. Easy to enter, and hopefully one of you guys can win that one. Well, one of you will win it because I'm giving it away, but I mean one of you guys that are watching this one will get that prize. So as far as kits that I built last year, there are quite a few of them. If you guys want to count with me, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. There are a lot. So we're going to go with January 1st. So last year in January, I finished off 3 of the Leos that I painted. I got real tired of building those by the end of the year. And you'll see why, because I'll keep mentioning Leos. And those are the HG Leos. They're very simple to build, but then having to clean them up, take them apart, and paint them, it got a little tiresome. So 3 Leos got built. I put together an Acer BA, which is the pink one, and 2 30-minute sisters monos. I forget her last name, but that's the Idol Masters kits. Mono, forget it, but I'll put it on the screen. And 2 boxes of the Idol Masters heads. That was fun. After that, I was like, okay, no more 30-minute sisters for a little bit, at least. I did the number 57 Wander Soul, which is the small fish with the mech. I did a couple of those up. I did 4, but this was the first one. So I did it all the way back in January. And then after that, I did the 30 ms Beyond the Blue Sky body, and that was for one of the Idol Masters heads. I did an SD Musha Gundam, which is now my icon on several social medias. I love that SD Musha. I didn't paint him that month, I don't think, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I also built the HG Lefrith and a Hexagear Hydestorm, and one last HG Leo. Now for painted kits that month, January, I did 10 sets of the Leo armor, and that took 3 days. So that was a lot of fun. I let that one sit after that. In February, I built the Nuke Matrix Harpy and the Snap kit, which is, I think it's by Aoshima. They're a line of model cars. I did the CHR. I have the intention of painting that one for next year's model kit conventions that we go to. So hopefully that one works pretty well. The CHR is a Toyota little like SUV crossover kind of car. It's all right, but it's CHR, and my name is Chris. It starts with CHR, so I'm the CHR IS. That's me. So I built that one. Easy, super easy to put together, and it has so many stickers, it's ridiculous. That's why it needs to be painted. I also went back to the Idol Masters. I built the Alpha Sisters Phantasms 1 set. That was the black uniform that they wear for, oh, that's my dog. The Idol Masters alternate costume, basically. After that was the Cheeto Serum Uranium. The Urania, that is the crazy psycho little girl. She looks super cool. Was a really fun one to build. I do want to get to painting the outside little cage. I'll show that picture up here. The Frame Arms Girl QP Mini Stylet, which there's a QP Mini of a lot of the different girls, but this one's like or QP something like that. They're like figures of the Frame Arms Girls. This one is a model kit. Pretty cool. Big head, little tiny body. Then I built another of the 30 ms Alpha Sisters Phantasms, and the 7 Deadly Sins Gluttony. That was a big one. For painting in February, I didn't do anything. I didn't paint a single kit that month. That was like behind on my quota because I wanted to do a kit a month. But I did paint 10 sets of armor from the month previous. I kind of forgave myself for that one, and I hope you guys do too. 10 Leos was a lot. For March, I went and did the Clear Lafrith. That one was the P Bandai exclusive. Not P Bandai, the Expo special. I think it might have been something else. But it's one of those special ones. The next one after that was the Thunder Incise Grace, which is from SNAA. The last kit I just finished is an SNAA kit. It's the God's Guardian Gawain. After Thunder Incise Grace, I built the Plutine Core Gundam plus Plutine armor from the Battlelog series, and I built the old HGG armor. That was the next one I built. I put together the Choo Choo Figure Eye Standard from Witch from Mercury. I think her box art is right here. The SD Gundam Big Red Combiner. He's right here, but let's see. I hung something in front of him. That's my price labeler. So that's there. I don't know the name of him. I'd have to translate it. You see, it's in Japanese. I don't know what it is. I finished the Tamotu diorama that month as well, in March. So that, I assembled him and finished painting him. So for that month, I did the SD Musha Gundam, and I did the Tamotu. Let's see. So that was March. In April, I built the Arcanadia Yukomo, which is the Fox Girl. Super cool. I also assembled the Blight Hauler from Warhammer, actually. I don't know where that is, but I need to get back to finishing painting that one. It's like 3/4 of the way done. I need to finish the solid color. Then I want to pick the armor and then weather it up. It's almost done. I just don't know where I put him. The Blight Hauler is a super cool looking one. And it actually, that was the first month I got my monthly minis, because it was the first time I walked into the Warhammer shop up here in the high desert. It's really cool getting to meet the guys over there. Then after that, I put together 3 more of our Leos. So you could tell, like, let's space those apart, right? After that was the number 57 Kirigyo. Very cute little model kit. Very, very fancy. Very, very cool. Acer B Type B was the next one. And I did the option parts 13, which is the Acer B legs. They're like long, pointy legs. And it comes with some parts for their hair. Some face parts as well. And I did the SD Konoichi, which was also from the Battlelog series. I did the Molcar Heavy Weapons, which is, I think, the #1 video on my channel right now, if not the other Molcar kit that I did. 30-minute missions Provdel, which I wanted to review right away, but, you know, I didn't review anything for months. So we'll get to him, but for right now, he's sitting in the back burner. The Blue Forestieri came after that, the 30-minute missions Horse, and the ATK Girls Elizabeth, which is a Frankenstein-esque looking, crazy looking model kit. So in April, that was April's builds. In April for paint, I did just the Acer B Type B, no, the Acer B option set. So what I did on that one was I matched the Acer B, well, I'll show it on a picture, but the Acer B option parts I matched to the pink on the Acer B Type A so that I could make her into a complete set, because I accidentally lost one of the foot parts on the Acer B Type A. Next is May. May saw me building an Acer B Type B, the Gundam base debris parts, which I'm supposed to cast, and I want to show a video on how to do that. They're complex parts. They don't look like they are, but they are actually pretty complicated. They're Gundam base limited, and they just look like hunks of building pieces of like the space stations. I put together the Esposito Red. I think that one's the, I don't think it's Omega, but something like that. And I put together the Basquiroto Gray at a meetup, which was a lot of fun that month. I put together Frame Arms Girl Yinghu. After that one, the SD F91, which is, it's like, it's one of these guys, one of the SD World Heroes types. It's not that series. I think it's BBSD, but it's a really cool one. And I also did the SD Gundam Young Advisor, which is a little tiny guy. I'll show a picture of that one right here. He combines into different parts to have a scooter or to look like the Deep Striker, so it's really cool. After that was 3 of the HG Neurons from the Kyokai Senki kit, the HG Garaga, and the WISM Scout from Megami Device. Those are really cool kits. Dogs are barking like crazy. And that was it for May. In May, I also painted one of the Acer B Type Bs. That was, I painted it to match the Spinario Army type. So it's got a green and dark green color scheme, which I'll show you on the picture right here. In June, I did another SD Musha Gundam, but it wasn't the one that I did before. This one was a slightly older one, not the BB Legends. I did an Hexagear Messer Float. I did a review on that one last year, but I built another one this year. I did a Cheetosarium Graphite, which is a Carbonia Graphite. She's a super cool one. Comes with like 3 different options for armor that you'd wear. I only did one. I want to do the other one that I have so that I can show those different options on a review video. So I'll get to that this year. After that was High Grade Neuron again. So I wanted to do a diorama display with some Neuron and some other kits that I have from Kyokai Senki, but I didn't end up getting to accomplish that. You know, some things always getting in the way, but honestly, that one, it was a big project and I didn't want to just like rush something. But the Neurons were still coming along. Then I built a knockoff Verka ball, which the ball is one of my favorite mobile suit units. It's not exactly a mobile suit, it's a mobile pod is what they call it. Single man little coffin with, you know, gun on his head. I love the ball. After doing the knockoff, I immediately thought I need to do the original to compare them. And I should have immediately just videoed that and showed you guys the differences between one and the other. To me, the knockoff is a better version of the Verka. The Master Grade is really great. It is pretty much the pristine condition ball. The Verka knockoff has more stuff and more options for you. So that makes it a really, really good one. And the quality is just out there. Like, it is fantastic, honestly. The next build after that was the 30-minute missions multi-legged mech, which it's like a little bug. He's adorable. He can combine with other multi-leg mechs to make even more legs on his mech. And you can also make it into like a sort of centaur, just like the horse. After this was the HG Black Knight. It was the one from the Seed movie. I didn't see the Seed movie at that point. I didn't really care for it, but I wanted it in a raffle. I didn't want to leave that one behind. Then also built an Acer BA after that. That one is a completed version. She has both of her feet. So that is June for building, June for painting. I did 5 Neurons that month. 4 of them in a standard style and 1 of them in a different green style, which I'll show you guys right now. I also built one the year previously, so I have 6 of them all together. That was supposed to be for the diorama, so I was leaving myself from June to November, and I still didn't do it. I still have the basis, the skeleton of what I want to make, so I'll definitely get that done this year. After June is July. So July started with a 30-minute sisters. That is Tukira Dyer. It says diary on here. I don't know how it got changed. And I finally got around to doing the Witch for Mercury Lefrith Thorn. So that the 2 Lefrith sisters are finally together. And I started on a high-grade Brady Hound Brady Youth. So it's that dark green or dark blue version of the Brady Hound from Kyokai Senki. Now in July, my sibling went to Comic-Con, and we stayed in a hotel out there. And I brought with us one kit, and the kit I brought was a knockoff huge Gundam, and it's a 1/35 scale, just gigantic piece. And it took me the whole of the Comic-Con week to build that thing. But when I show you guys that, you guys are gonna be like, what? That thing is huge. So look forward to that review. It will be coming. After that was the 30-minute missions HBC. Not too many got built that month, like I said. That one took a while. And also I was out there in San Diego. For July, I did get some painting done. I painted the IWSP plus Strike Rouge for a contest. I called it the Strike Bluge, which is a dumb name, but I love doing it. So it's a blue Strike Rouge. Strike, I guess, blue, not Rouge, but with the IWSP and some additional weapons. It's not the most in-depth kit I've ever made, not the best custom I've ever made, but for the time that I had all year. The contest got announced in January. I don't know what took me so long. But when I got around to it, putting that all together, I finally got a pretty decent result. Didn't win anything though. And I also painted that same Brady Hound Bradley use. So that got finished too in June. I'm sorry, July. Now in August, we started the month with the 30-minute missions large booster option set. I did the Synduality Noir, the Super Deformed Calibarn, Himoxian Tastier got done that month, and the Arcanaudia Valretta. I did 2 HG Brady Foxes, and the 30-minute missions Space Use Sail Nova, and the Raider of Shadow Rabbit, which is from MS General. Super cool one. I'll show you guys a picture here. And I say that, but I should just show you pictures of everything that I did. August, for painting, both the Brady Foxes got painted. So those ones both jumped in. Like I said, I was trying to do that. So it was going to be the Brady Foxes, the Brady Hound, and the 6 Neurons. But like I said, I didn't get around to doing the diorama for it. Most of it, well, a skeleton of it is done, but we'll keep it going. September came around, and what I did on that month, I built an aerial rebuild. I built 2 30-minute sister Stipula Steroids, which is a space unit. She's super cool. I love her. I went and assembled 4 Leos. So the painted Leos that I did, I had left the armor, drying, carrying, whatever, and then put them in bags. And we were supposed to have a meet at the club where people helped me assemble them again. Well, that didn't happen, and September was coming up. Okay, my light is flashing at me. So September came around. I'm like, okay, we'll go ahead and bring them to the club and people can help me assemble them. Get that light back on. So yeah, my assumption was that we were all going to do the assembly together. And there's a lot of us in the club, so it would have been easy. One person, one kit. Could have done that in no time. Like I said, that didn't happen. After that was a Gira Garaga. So the blue version of the Garaga I did earlier in the year. I finished another Wander Soul at the end of September. And in September, I painted 12 more sets of the Leo armor and 4 Wander Souls. So I'm thinking I built all 3 of those Wander Souls because I had 4 total, only finished 1 before. So I think I built 3 of them that month. The one that I did in January, and then 3 of them in September, and I finished painting those. October rolls around. It's the end of the line for contest season because it starts in November. Okay, so how did I do that? Apparently, I did do the other 2 Wander Souls in October. So I lied to myself here, or I didn't keep straight records. It's probably that one. So I probably painted 1 Wander Soul here and then painted the rest of them together, but I'm pretty sure I painted them all at once because it made it a lot easier. So I think what happened was I built the last one in September and then did the other 2 in October and then painted all 4 in October instead. 20 painted Leos got put together that month. So on top of the 4 that I did up the previous, that was 24 of them. Raider of Shadow Tiger was the next one to get put together. That is from MS General. Barbados Lupus SD and the Barbados Gundam HG got put together as well. I think I won those in a prize for raffle. Both super cool kits. Actually, no, the Lupus SD was one that I bought at the hobby crawl that we did, which was an amazing event. If you are listening, you guys over there at Backlog Mecha Club, you guys got to put together something like that again. The Abyss Crawler Hexagear got put back together, and a Bunyip Burn Boomerang, which is a Kyokai Senki kit. This one was not for the other diorama that I'm putting together. That one was just, you know, for fun. I like doing the Bunyip Boomerangs. I might do something with them this year. We'll see. So in October, we did repaired the SD Musha Gundam, because what happened in October was I brought it to the first of the 2 contests that we went to. It's the end of October. I damaged the diorama, the little plinth that he's on, the vignette, and I had to repair that one. I did a lot of painting on the outside of it and just finished that one. So it's not a lot of painting, but I did do a repair work. But that's what I marked down here. Next is November. This is stuff that I'm just starting to remember actually doing in more vivid detail. I did the Liber Holy Night, and I teased you guys that I was going to do a review. Funny thing is that I actually filmed the review, but I deleted it. So I have to do that review. It's actually still over here. I need to get that all together. I did assemble 3 more painted Leos, and you might be asking, where did those come from? Well, you'll see that in November, that's another thing that I did. I built the Buster Tortoise. That was the Zoid kit, which is my first Zoid kit. Super cool. I instantly fell in love with Zoids, and I knew that was going to happen, so I didn't actually want to get it, but I got it anyway. I got 2 30-Minute Sisters LENs, which is the Angel Girl. 2 Bunyip Boomerangs from Kyokai Senki. I got the Frame Arms Girl Jinrai. That one got finished. And I did a Suyata Mecha Atlas, which is a nice beetle. I have the Dynasty box art up here, but I don't think I actually hung up the art for the Atlas. I finally got around to doing the Basque Roto, the brown version, and I built the Nozeru and Innocentia. I have some pictures of them together as well. And I built a Roseanne Knight, which is the other faction in the 30-Minute Fantasy series. So in November, remember I got around to getting a couple more Leos put together, and it was like, why did you put together 3 more Leos if you already had done so many? Well, one of my buddies, he decided to send me another pack of Leos, one of them which he had done himself, one which was completely assembled, one that was painted but not assembled, and then 2 more that were not assembled or painted at all. So I had to clip them out, sand them, finish them, and paint them in November before the contest. But it was well worth it. I know if you guys went to SCGMC, you guys saw it. There were a million Leos there. That was me and the club. It was the club, but it was me. It was me. I don't know if you guys are in the Backlog Mecca Club at all. I think maybe 2 of you are. But at the end of the year, the Christmas celebration we had at the Backlog Mecca Club, they got together and they bought me a Tall Geese Master Grade set. And one of the guys that's he's like a 3D print guy, printed conversion parts to make the Master Grade Tall Geese into a Leo. So I need to do that this year. It's insane. But it's one that I'm actually the only Leo that I'll be happy to do again. All right. Well, that was that. December, I went and started with a funny one. I started with the Vivienne Haya, which is the fox. I think her box art is up here. No, her box art is not up here. She is the Cyber Forest Fox from Nuke Matrix. There's a couple of those kits out. Fox was the first one that came out. But way later down the line, they came out with the summer version where she's wearing a bikini and she has some really nice furniture displays and, you know, nice umbrella, some little snacks, things like that. It's really cute. But I thought in December it would be a good idea to do that one. I did the Jim K9 Sniper. I did the Greed kit from MS General. I did the Envy in the beginning of the year. The Greed kit came out shortly after, but I wanted to do that one before the end of this year, and I will review that one before the end of this month because it's sitting right here, and I need to get to it anyway. It's right there. After that was the Quant Command Desert type, the Desert Colors version of the Command Quant. That one is a super cool one as well. It looks great. I built the Hydrogen Evolution set, and he's right here as well. You see, that's the second one. I forget what his name is. Super cute looking little guy. And the first one, Pokemon plastic model kits are super cute. I had a friend of mine print out the Jack Skellington diorama plinth, the Jack Skellington vignette. Super cool. I put it together December. I started painting it December. I should have done it in October. That's when I got it. No, I got it at the end of November, so I couldn't have done it. I did Score Bunny, which is one that I got from Christmas. I did another set of the Idolmaster heads, which is the round 2. And I did 2 more of the Alpha Sisters Phantasms for those heads. So those ones are complete. I forget what their names are. But it's the second series of the girls. There's already a 3rd series out, which is crazy. I did, after those 2, the Robo Beast Terrestrial Shark, which, okay, he's not in here, but he should have been, because I was going to review him right away. Oh well. And the last kit of the year, and so I didn't finish with this one because I actually started on the Zhuge Liang, but I finished this guy. So he's the last one that I finished, and this is the Mammothus Primigenius, and he is an incredible little guy. I really, really like the way he came out. He's a Zoid knockoff kit, and he walks, and it's so cool. And so then December, the last 2 kits that I painted the Roseanne Knight from the 30-Minute Fantasies line. I have not shown you guys that one yet because it's not completely finished. It is done. Like, I could show you, it's painted. You guys would see it and you'd be like, yeah, it's a painted kit. I wanted to do some touch-ups on the panel lining because I did it in orange. So that was difficult. And it looks good, but it could be better. And then I painted that Jack Skellington diorama or vignette. Came out really good. I really liked it. My mom, who I built it for, she really loved it. So that was the last thing I did for paint during the year. And then I started on the little Ratman that's from the Warhammer, one of the monthly minis. But he didn't get finished until a couple days ago here. So it's in January. That's not this year, you know? But that was it for this year. And if you kept count, that's awesome. It's a lot of kits, huh? So a lot got put together. A lot got painted. It was insanity. I definitely want to stay with the one painted kit a month at minimum. So we're going to hold myself to that one. As far as a New Year's resolution, I guess, we're going to do at least one painted kit per month. So far, I'm already ahead of the game here with the little guy, the rat guy. He's finished, and it's only the 6th. So I have another rest of the month to finish another one if I wanted to, which I do, and we'll get around to painting that. I'll probably do some live streaming for that too, which is something that I need to do more of for you guys, or your guys' sake. And then for reviews, you see I have plenty of kits that have not been reviewed. It is an obscene amount of kits that I built this year. And then this year I'm already at 2 built kits, so it's gonna be a good one this year too. But we will get around to doing those when we do them, and get around to editing this video right now because I want to get this done before midnight. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, for staying with me for the whole year, even though I wasn't that on it. I definitely have to get better at that one this year. Last year before, tons of fun doing all those reviews. It was hard on me, but you know, it wasn't that hard, and that I tried to keep myself honest with that one and doing one review a day. I actually didn't do one review a day, but I tried to get at least one video out per day, some shorts, things like that, things that I could keep up. And I ended up doing 301 videos. Last year it was much less. I think it was not even 100. So we're gonna try to keep that up this year. We'll try to do between this channel and the Gunpla Hermit channel, I want to do at least 3 a week. So I will definitely work on that. And so far so good. I think we're making that happen. Other than that, that's it for the update here. Let me get around to making some review videos and starting to post those. Try to do 2 of those a week, and then at least 1 update for the Gunpla Hermit channel a week. That seems very doable, a reasonable amount of work for me, in addition to keeping track of working on these kits and making sure that we're selling them and packing them and having fun with that. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time, where you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Bye-bye.